All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Today we were talking about PSG's 2-0 win over Liverpool in Champions League quarterfinal leg 1 review. Started off PSG 2, Liverpool 0. Honestly, should have been 5.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. What's your thoughts on the game?
So basically, yeah, man. Paris Saint-Germain, I was pissed. I mean, I was happy with the result. Yes, we won, but like, bro, we knew what we were there to do. Owen, you brought up a good. I don't know if it was Owen, but you said something before we started recording about how Dembele was probably the worst player on the pitch for us. You can make that argument for what he's there to do. Objectively, yes, he had a bad game. He's there to score and create. He got chances, he didn't put them away. So I can agree with you on that Dembele, for what he's there to do, he didn't do what he had to do. But overall, obviously, we played excellent at times at times in the first half, the chances we had, I can name like 10. Doué threw on goal. How many Dembele chances, like I said before. We got to be more clinical. I got PTSD. I mean, we've seen this Paris Saint-Germain before where, we dominate, we destroy, but we don't have that killer factor in front of net. And I keep seeing edits of, Dembele's Liverpool miss back in 2019, and it's killing me inside. It's making me really sad. But, we're not going against Prime Klopp. We're going against Arne Slot. So.
And most importantly,
the Arne Slot that Liverpool.
Most importantly,
we are not Barcelona.
If I see one more TikTok edit on that Dembele versus Liverpool miss, I'm gonna throw my phone out the window. Genuinely, I'm gonna throw my phone out the window because I think based off besides some of the misses he had, some of the passing wasn't great. I thought just his overall 8.1 rating on FootMob is that is a generational bad high rating. Warren Zaire-Emery having the lowest rating out of our midfield, also horrible. Ridiculous. I thought João Neves was our best midfielder, to be honest, but I think you could make the case Zaire-Emery. I thought Marquinhos was our best defender, honestly, bro. I think that's Marquinhos' best performance this season.
Really?
Oh, no,
I say Patro, bro.
I think no, because Marquinhos got in the team of the week. I think that was Marquinhos' best performance this season. Safanov, he could have read a book that game. It had nothing to do. The midfield was perfect. We had that one. João Neves shoulder passed it. Oh my god. What was it? He shoulder passed it? Who did he shoulder pass it to? Nuno?
He passed it
Nuno flicked it.
He passed it to
Vitinha?
No, it was Nuno. Nuno passed it to Nuno. Nuno passed it to Vitinha.
Vitinha flicks it. Kvara, Doué, Dembele, and Dembele. Bro, I need to pull up the clip of my reaction. I was like, oh, and Dembele missed. I think that would have been
goal of the season.
Oh, 100% team goal of the season. Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah.
Team goal of the season.
We won it last year. Second goal. In Champions League, in the play of the season,
against who?
Doué's goal in the Champions League final, the second one. Remember
Dembele where Dembele flicks it back and Vitinha
ran through everywhere. Yeah, that would probably play of the year. If we'd scored that, we would have got play of the year again.
Oh my god!
But even the second goal we scored, I think it concluded as 27
João Neves pass through Frimpong's legs.
Yeah.
The composure from Kvara. Oh my god. And you know what's funny? This is gonna be a weird that Nuno Mendes chance at the end where he fumbled the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think he was literally trying to recreate what Kvara did. Take too many touches and then just pass it in. I think he got inspiration from the Kvara goal and then just sold it.
Yeah. Yeah, no, but I agree. I'll harp on to what Dylan you said, how I think we just collectively as PSG fans, we all sort of feel like we're all a bit pissed. Obviously, we're happy with the result.
Thank you, Luis Enrique, by the way. I don't think I've ever been mad in my life about a 2-0 win in a Champions League quarterfinal. The standards through the. If this was Gaultier football and we did this, I'd be losing my head.
Oh yeah, bro.
Exactly.
You know,
like we're going and we're saying like
Tuchel ball, I could somewhat believe it. Gaultier ball, Pochettino ball, no, it's wraps. As a USA fan, Pochettino, out the door right now, out the door. The door's that way.
No, but yeah, the standards that Luis Enrique has set at the club now were, as in if obviously, you know, knock on wood, let's not get too, you know, hasty and whatnot, you know.
Back to back.
Yeah. No, not even that. Like if we go and we make it to the semis, that's 3 back-to-back semifinals. Like Luis Enrique will have only ever been to a semifinal with PSG.
And we should have made the final that first year. We lost to Dortmund.
There you go.
Yeah. So we could have been looking at potentially, and honestly, you know, before going into the quarterfinals, I said Bayern. I think I gave Bayern, a 60-40 chance to beat us? I cut that down 55-45. Bayern have flaws in their game that I see. I seen the game. Now, look, Real Madrid at the Bernabeu, no matter how bad that Madrid side is, it's never an easy game. Ever. Mm-hmm. It's never an easy game. The last time I think it was an easy game for any team was back in 2019 where Ajax beat them 4-1. I think that's like the last time that was an easy game in the Bernabeu knockout stages. But like, Bayern, I mean, I watched them. Their attack, it's next level. Olise, class. Kane, class. Diaz, class. But, I mean, we have Nuno Mendes. Am I really worried? No. Like, I think we could expose that attack for being not as good. Like, I think PSG have the best front three in the world. But Bayern, I think this season Bayern have been the best front three in the world. But I think we can... I mean, I think over the 2 legs, we could be the better team and go through. I definitely think there's a big chance.
It's not crazy to say. That's not crazy.
It's tough. Say. I don't want us to, like, you know, skip over Anfield. You know, it's still it's still big.
On that point. Well, you're laughing. You think
Owen. You have to respect them, bro.
Yeah, exactly. I agree. Respect Anfield, bro.
Respect in Anfield.
Owen, bro.
Respect in Anfield. Do not go into
they're putting you on edits as we speak, bro.
Not literally. I'm gonna clip this right now.
Respect in Anfield, bro. Let it go.
No. One thing I will say, listen. I didn't appreciate the fact that basically everybody was going and saying PSG's, 5 favorites. You had Liverpool fans going and saying, please take it easy on us. We're winning 9-0. No. I'm catching on. It's a gimmick. Let's call it what it's a gimmick. Because listen, now Liverpool to go and say, you know what? I heard Jamie Carragher on CBS. He's like, you know what? All things considered, this is a pretty good result. Because this could have been 5, 6. Because the thing is, though, they bigged this game up to be like, PSG is so much better than Liverpool. This game should be like 6-7, all this 7-0 and whatnot. But all of a sudden, it's only 2-0. Yeah, no, that's not that bad. Maybe this PSG team, there's some cracks and whatnot. Like, I'm not following that game because now, if you think about it, in that game, PSG had everything to lose. If Liverpool, for example, lost 3-0 or they got smacked, you go and say, well, we told you so beforehand. If PSG, if they got let's say they only lost 1-0, for example, they'll go and say, okay, maybe we're not that bad. Thing is, and PSG, everybody, all the fingers are going to be at PSG. So I don't appreciate that. That's
this is still the team that won the Premier League last season. This is a team that got top 8 in the UCL. This is a team that you don't be in the quarterfinals of the Champions League and be bad. That's just not how that works. You know what I mean? Like, you can be bad in the league, you can be great in the Champions League. You know what I mean? It's the league and the Champions League. It's 2 different competitions. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's like these Liverpool fans, I think they're doing this on purpose to make themselves feel better. That's what I think they're doing. It's a coping mechanism. It's a coping mechanism is what it is.
I agree. But you know what? Listen, if they'd love to go, one thing I will go and say, oh my goodness, Arne Slot, and in terms of the glaze for Pete, wow. I remember one quote. Like,
that's what he's doing.
Maybe he's like, he's postulating for, potentially if Luis Enrique leaves, he wants to be the PSG manager and whatnot. And hey, listen,
if Arne Slot became the PSG manager,
I don't want him, bro.
If Arne Slot became the PSG manager, I think he'd be worse than Gaultier.
No. That's
he's not. Listen,
Slot has ideas,
manager.
At least
he's not a bad manager. He's not a bad manager, but
he's an awful manager, is what he is.
No, he's not better. He's not worse than Galtier. He's not. Like he still won the Premier League. Like again, unless he got knocked out in the round of 16 last year, but like you could still make the case that Liverpool were the second best team last year. You could still make that case. It's just that they fell on a PSG.
I don't think Liverpool were better than Barcelona.
I think
they wouldn't have given up.
No, I'm saying over 2 legs, Liverpool beat Barca. Over 2 legs, Liverpool would have beaten Barca. Last year, over 2 legs, they would have beaten Barca.
If the second leg was in Barcelona, Barcelona win. If they played in the Champions League final, Barcelona win.
I don't know, bro.
No, I'm not sure, bro. I'm not sure.
I favor Barcelona. I mean, Lamine Yamal versus Andy Robertson, bro. What are we doing? Like, what are we doing?
Okay. We had Lamine Yamal versus DiMarco. They still lost.
Okay,
like again, this is not.
Lamine Yamal had a whoa, hold on. We're not gonna do that. Lamine Yamal had a masterclass that game.
Yeah, no one's taking that away from him or anything. But ultimately, what happened? What happened? Gang. He lost. There you go. Am I lying?
I'm not. I never said you were lying.
There you go.
You were lying,
like for all.
I don't think Liverpool beat Barcelona. I don't. I'm sorry.
I mean,
it's close,
so what's convincing you? What, Barcelona against big teams?
Let's
open the final. You know what? Oh, we're not. Let's get on to the Barca game. Let's open the finals.
Yeah.
Let's open the finals.
Pedri. Come here.
Pedri, all of them.
Maybe one. Barca fans, listen up. Put your headphones in. Put your earplugs in. Put your AirPods in. Whatever your listening devices. Right? Tell me one. Top 5 league team. Top 5 league, not this Mickey Mouse Benfica. Top 5 league team. Knockout stage of the Champions League, where Pedri had a performance. You said, "Oh, absolutely splendid. This is why he's the best midfielder in the world."
By far, they say.
Mr. 800 times better than Vitinha. Where is it? Where is it? And Barca fans want to say, "Oh, what about the Euros? What did Pedri do in the Euros besides sit in the hospital bed?" Please, let me know. I'm waiting, Barca fans. And Barca fans. Gavi made his return. Your star boy, your warrior, your mentality merchant. Yellow card, stinker, crying at the end of the game. Back to his old roots, I see. Barca are in the mud. And you know what? I'm going to say it now. Barca's inability to make the big decisions when it comes to who to let go, who to sign, is the reason they haven't won the UCL in the past 11 years. Why is Cubarsí still your starting center back? Let's open the Cubarsí files. Cubarsí has had more mistakes in the knockout games than Araujo.
Then Ronald McDonald, 100%.
Yeah,
100%.
why is Araujo still at your club if he's so bad? Why is Ferran Torres still your striker?
Money, bro. Money.
Why is Gavi still a player at Barcelona? Why are these players not getting sold? What is taking you to sign it? What is stopping you from signing a striker? But if Barca fans say, "Oh, we're bankrupt," you're not selling these players that are not good enough. If you sell these players, what do you get? What do you get in return, Junior?
But like you sell these players, but they're obviously.
But some of them are young. You have more. What do you get? Let me ask you guys something. What do you get when you sell players? Money. What can you use to buy players?
Yes, but like how much
money?
They can't though.
They can't though. It's not quite because of again. This is why I go and I say, Mr. One-on-one rule, Mr. One-on-one rule, Mr. Laporta, Mr. the President, Mr. I'd rather beat Madrid. Like all this stuff. If God was real, he'd be a Madrid fan. All this stuff, or a Barca fan. Listen. I agree. Barcelona was in the gutter a couple years ago, and Laporta has done pretty well to get him in this point. But this guy lies upon lies upon lies. He said Messi would come back to Barcelona, access denied. He said, "Oh, we're on the one-on roll, access denied." He said the Camp Nou would be ready last year, access denied. They're still repairing it.
The Camp Nou is still leaking, by the way. It's still having problems. It's still not fully open. What is going on, Barcelona? Barcelona is in the mud, and you know what? I'm here for every bit of it. The only person I feel bad for in Barcelona, is Lamine Yamal. That's it, bro.
I feel bad for Lamine.
Because the last 3 years.
What? You couldn't convince me to feel bad. I care.
I feel bad for him.
That's your club, bro. It is what it is, bro.
Hey, Lamine Yamal. You see that badge? You see that badge Junior's wearing on his shirt? Come to the Parisians, bro.
No.
Bro, Dro already set the example, bro.
Come
to the Parisians.
Make the right decision. Play with people who have good mentalities. You know what I mean?
Wait.
Play with the best team in the world.
Wait. Owen, wait. Just listen. Because I of course any team will want Lamine, right? But we cannot throw our values out the window just to buy a player for 300 million euros and call it a day. I'm not.
What are we talking about here? Why can't we buy Lamine Yamal? What's the problem?
Of course we can, but listen.
No. Why is there a conversation? So you're telling me a PSG sent out a bid of, let's say, 250, right?
Oh no, bro! I'll be pissed. I'll be mad. It's like, bro, it
so
would be
PSG signed Lamine Yamal for 250
Yes, bro, I'll be pissed off. Yes, bro, I'll be pissed off.
18 years old.
Yes, I'll be pissed off if they buy it in a way that is not good, bro. If we're paying 250, 300 million, people are just going to be saying, "Oh yeah, you're just buying anyone." The PSG have unlimited money.
I don't care what other people say.
Nah, that's the issue.
I don't care.
Okay,
guess who else doesn't care?
We can win a Champions League.
Guess who else doesn't care? Guess who else doesn't care?
We can win a Champions League with Lamine Yamal, right? We can win with him. Let's say we buy him for 300 million. We win. Yes, the fans are happy, but everyone else in the footballing world be like, of course they're gonna fucking win. Like, are you serious? They have Lamine Yamal. They have.
And if we don't
That's what
win,
they said about Real Madrid. Hey, all I'm saying is when Mbappe went to Real Madrid, they said AA Skills said, you know what? Barcelona doesn't have to get ready. The world has to get ready. Not everything is sunshine and rainbows. If we went out and bought Lamine Yamal, we turn into a dynasty. We're talking about potentially. We're talking about potentially.
Owen, bro, you're thinking it from one angle, bro. You're not thinking it from the other angle, bro. Yeah. Bro, how many years before we won the Champions League? When we had Messi, Neymar, and when we had Messi...
The best example for this is when the Golden State Warriors won the championship, when they got KD. What did people say about that team? It's like, of course they won it. They had all the best players.
Exactly.
They say it's
nobody respects those trips.
They don't respect that. They don't respect that ring.
Who cares?
Yeah, true. Of course. Listen, I wouldn't care, but listen, if we could win with
guess who else doesn't care? Luis Enrique doesn't care. Luis Campos doesn't care. The players don't care. That's what matters. The fans, us, the people who support PSG don't care. All the Mickey Mouse Barcelona fans, they're gonna care because guess what? We're getting GTA 6 before Barca gets their 6th, right? Like we don't care what anyone else has to say. It does not matter. If PSG sent out a bid for 250 million, Lamine Yamal signed the contract. Let's say 7-year contract, right? I'd be jumping for joy. I'd be I'd love it.
So is Lamine Yamal? You signed Lamine Yamal like no questions asked. You just put the money.
100%. There's no doubt in my mind.
For me,
it is 100%. We signed like if Lamine Yamal.
So let's say we do the same thing we did with Neymar, and Lamine Yamal basically takes that space within the PSG, locker room and whatnot, as Neymar did.
What do you mean?
As in, when Neymar came, he basically came as a messiah. He came to save PSG. It was Neymar FC basically.
Well, here's the thing. No.
PSG to become Lamine Yamal FC.
I'm gonna stop. No, that's not gonna.
It's literally going to become Lamine Yamal FC.
Guess who's
our player for 300 million euros? Of course, it's gonna turn into his team, bro.
Luis Enrique.
His team is it gonna be, bro?
Luis Enrique is not gonna let that happen. He's not gonna let that happen.
No, it's not. It's above. It will be above him.
Oh yeah. Because Luis Enrique definitely said, "Neymar, I'm happy you're leaving for no reason." Like Luis Enrique does not allow egos in the team. He doesn't allow it. He doesn't allow it. He doesn't allow it.
I think Lamine Yamal could work, but one thing I will go and say, Lamine Yamal, you signed to the club. Some PSG representative used to be there, and we say, okay, first and foremost, all the Ike Fue Instagram posts, gone.
Cut that out, bro.
No more.
Cut it out.
No more. All right.
Hey, Lamine Yamal, when it comes to the games, pull up your shorts. All right. No one wants to see that. Stop with that. Bro, stop. Pull up your shorts. All right.
That's okay, but even like you also look at it, Lamine Yamal, he wouldn't be the same. Like if you go and you look for Lamine Yamal for Spain and for Barcelona, he is the gravitational center of both teams. You go and you look at how many times he gets on the ball. Lamine Yamal has like averages like probably 70, 80 touches a game. He's always on the ball. Like you see that game that even though we can go and say everything about Barca, but I think it's fair to say Lamine Yamal himself, he had a good game against Atletico Madrid.
He did.
Right?
100%.
But is he gonna do all that for PSG? Would you be okay with Lamine Yamal taking 5 play every single time and not doing anything, or running into a brick wall all the time? Like the thing is, PSG,
he has to do it because you know who he had on the pitch. Look who he has on the pitch versus look who he'd have on the pitch for PSG. He won't have to do that. He has to do it for Barcelona because Rafinha wasn't there. Lewandowski, so he's Ferran Torres, Rashford, Rashford, you got to let it go, bro. Time for Saudi Arabia. Dani Olmo, versus Kvaratskhelia, the Ballon d'Or winner, the best midfielder in the world. Like, come on, bro. We're not comparing Barcelona to PSG. We're not doing that.
But another thing, I feel like, look. If you put Yamal in this team, now you're talking about reconfiguring the team, right? Who goes out, right? You're taking Doué out, you're taking Barca out.
You're taking Doué out. It's Kvara, Dembele, Yamal.
No, you don't need to. You don't need to. You don't need to.
No, you're not taking them out. You're just benching them.
No, you can play. No. I say.
This is
no. Hear me out. 4-2-3-1. Same thing. Doué in the 10. Doué in the 10. Doué in midfield. Let me know on the right.
We've lost.
Listen, I'll be okay with that.
No.
We might concede a lot, but we'll score a lot.
Stop. There's no way you just said 4. Look, I'm all for 4-2. We don't have a cam.
Put Doué in. That's what I'm saying. Doué in the cam. Doué can play midfield.
So So who's our double pivot?
João Neves and Vitinha.
You're asking more of Vitinha though.
Doué will put in a shift defense. Listen, we saw Doué against Toulouse. We saw Doué against
Toulouse. Where was he? Toulouse.
Oh, but listen, I can only.
I don't think Doué had that good of a game against Toulouse either.
What?
I don't think Doué had that great of a game against Toulouse.
No, but defensively, he was there. If you're going and saying that, it's going to be a liability, defensively, he was there.
I'm not saying he'd be a liability. We're not changing our formation, bro. We need the way.
If we're playing with Lamine Yamal, bro,
we don't have to change the formation.
So who's
if it's for that?
All right, look. This would be the lineup. So same back four: Hakimi, Marquinhos, Pacho, Zabarni. Not Zabarni. Hakimi, Mendes, Pacho, Marquinhos. And then the midfield 3, definitely Vitinha, João Neves, depending on what happens with Fabian Ruiz. Let's just say Zaire Emery for now. And then the front 3, Kvara, Dembele, and Yamal. I see no issues.
Bro, Doué's gonna leave, bro. You got
Doué, Barcola.
I mean, I'd gladly swap Yamal for Doué, so I don't know what the conversation is here.
Yeah, no, that's
I promise you, I can't continue.
That's personal. You see, that's personal.
I can't continue.
That's personal. That's personal.
I don't know what we're doing here.
I can see, yes, Lamine Yamal's better, but I'm not letting Doué go. No,
I'm not letting Doué. Are you crazy?
Doué always showed up for us, bro. Come on.
I'm not letting Desiree.
There's
no way.
If the football gods walked up to me one day and said, "Hey, you can swap Desiree Doué for Lamine Yamal," I'd say yes. And there's no hesitation, by the way.
No, Owen, do you respect club? Do you respect our players? Do you?
Listen. I love Doué a lot. Trust me, I do. But when it comes to Yamal, bro, Yamal is when people say there's levels to this shit, there's levels to this shit, bro. I'm sorry.
Okay, listen, I can concede. That's far. Obviously, currently, Yamal has been better than Doué. No issues. But this is the heartstrings, and especially saying I have to spend 300 mil. No.
Are you crazy? Like, come on.
So wait, hold on, Owen. Would you get rid of Doué and Barcola for Yamal?
Lost your mind, by the way.
If you say yes,
you're thinking about this too long.
Yeah, the fact you're thinking. That's embarrassing, bro. That's embarrassing.
Do you love Paris Saint-Germain?
And Barcola? That's like too much. I think that's too much. No. But I'd like individually swap. So I'd swap Doué for Yamal and I'd swap Barcola for Yamal. But like not both of them together. It's a little too much. Talking too much.
No. Doué's under this border. Oh no.
I would not. I'll say it though. I would not swap Dembele for Yamal. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't swap you.
I'm actually more inclined to swap Dembele for Yamal than do
what?
Genuinely.
Oh my
Genuinely.
god!
I feel like that's not ridiculous.
Okay.
Yeah,
Let me ask you something.
Let me hear it out.
Let me ask you something.
I'm entertained.
Go on.
I'm entertained.
Do you see the positions Dembele was in? Yes, not yesterday, Wednesday. You put Yamal in that position. Tell me I'm joking. He's not finishing those.
Oh,
he's finishing the first one. He's finishing the first one. The one where we had that great team, the great team thing. He's finishing that one. The one where it's the top of the box, I could understand that more. The first one, yeah. He's
hold on.
I can see where you're
hold on. Let's pause. Let's hold on. I'm not rewriting. Let's not make it seem like Lamine Yamal's some like legendary finisher.
Yeah,
I never said he was.
He's not.
I never said he was.
But the thing is,
I think Dembele just had an off day. I think Dembele just had an off day.
I think it was just an off day.
It was an off day. I think Yamal.
Dembele, give Dembele those chances today. I think he scores.
Yeah, I think Yamal scores. I think Yamal finishes that. Dembele 8 times out of 10 finishes that chances too. Like that's like you practice that training in, training out. Like that's like the pro standard. You got to put that on target at least finish. So Yamal finishes that. We're acting like Yamal's some trash can now. What are you doing?
No, but as in if it's purely because you think Lamine Yamal's finishing is better, I don't think Lamine Yamal's finishing is better than Dembele.
I never said it was. I think
Dembele has better finishing than Yamal. Dewey has better finishing than Yamal.
Yeah.
Oh,
you can argue Dewey has the best on the team.
Yes,
Kvara. Let's calm down. Kvara has the best finishing.
Yeah,
let's calm down.
I'm not.
No. What are we doing?
Actually, Junior. Listen, with Kvara, I won't lie. With Kvara, I won't lie, bro.
I'm not gonna lie. Like, as of recent,
his finishing, Kvara in front of net. If he's cutting in, 9 times out of 10, you're like, that's going on target.
Yeah.
That's going on target.
Cash
Low
money,
key, so
I'm not gonna lie. Barcola.
Wow, you were muted for me for a bit.
Kvara has the best finishing on the team. 100%. I don't think there's a doubt in my mind.
It's like 1A, 1B for me, you know.
I don't think it's 1A, 1B. I think like okay, let's. Oh wait, hold on.
Now you're back out. You cut out again. But now we can hear you.
Now, though. You're good
Ramos
right
in added time has the best finishing.
That's valid. That's a good shout. That's a good shout.
I mean, yeah, if we're talking about the best,
only in added time.
Yeah, only in added time because I've seen him miss sitters.
Kvara, I can agree. Kvara is probably like the best finisher. If we're talking about if we're through on goal, I do not want to see Barcola on the ball at all.
Yeah.
If we're through on goal. Do you remember, this is kind of niche, but do you remember the chances we missed versus Arsenal when it would be like last year?
Oh, the first leg?
Yeah.
No, second leg.
Oh, the first.
Both legs.
Oh yeah, the second leg.
Both legs, yeah.
Yeah, both legs actually.
Yeah,
I'm thinking about specifically the second leg, bro, where it was like the first 20 minutes, like Arsenal, the first 10 minutes Arsenal were like on top of us, but then we got like 2 or 3 chances on the break.
Yeah.
And no one could finish, bro.
Yeah, Dewey missed one where he should have passed it. Kvara hit the post. Barcola took his time to take a shot and Rice came back.
Exactly. Yeah. So like if we're on goal, Kvara is scoring, bro. Like he's scoring. I think, me personally.
Actually, you know what? I think I might edge it to Kvara, just because even yesterday.
Okay, out of the like, because Mbai hasn't played enough for me to like. So like out of Ramos, Barcola, Dewey, Dembele, Kvara, and Lee, what's the order for finishing? Like what's the order?
Barcola's last, unfortunately.
I don't know. As of recent, he's been better.
Yeah.
It's not
all things considered, though.
I think Lee has to be last, no? Because Barcola still has like a he's got a good 25-yarder.
Yeah, but like the thing is though, like I'm also thinking like Lee, how often is Lee getting put in like grade A chances?
Yeah, and when Lee does get those chances, I feel like he scores.
He puts them in. Yeah, he's pretty decent.
Yeah,
like we've seen Barcola miss sitters.
Oh, the Inter Milan one. The Inter Milan one where he makes the Cherby go to the ground.
Even in his first season, remember that game? It was like that game against Newcastle at home.
Oh my god,
he missed a few. Yeah,
there you go.
Because Mbappe hit him with a back heel. And then he got one with a cross and he just couldn't finish. There's a header.
Dude, the one in the Coupe de France this season against Paris FC, Nuno plays him through and he hits side netting.
Even Bilbao. I mean, you could say those.
Yeah. Barco's last.
He didn't even have to finish, bro.
He didn't. He could have just passed, bro. Just pass the ball.
I mean, if you look at it, if you like on the replay, it's easier. But I think,
of course, that's why I said objectively, it was a harder chance because it's like, yeah, like you're gonna shoot that, but still, he's last.
Okay,
and next.
So what's it, Lee? After that,
yeah, Lee's probably after because we don't see enough of him like in those kinds of chances.
Yeah, but then from what we've seen of Lee,
it would be like of what we've seen.
All things.
I can't remember. I can't remember the last time I've seen Lee. What's the last time he scored? Wait, did he score against Marseille?
He scored against Marseille. Yeah. I don't think we don't see enough of Lee to go and give you.
He does deserve more playing time.
Low key. I think after that it's Gonzalo. Like all things, if we don't just account,
Lee is not a better finisher than Gonzalo. What are we doing?
I'm seeing Gonzalo miss sitters.
Lee has 4 goals.
Remember
Lee has
remember the Salzburg game? He got in the end. He got a tap in last year, but he missed like 4
goals in 38 matches.
Okay, but then how many shots is he taking though?
Okay, let's.
True, but he's got the header aspect too. I feel like you have to include that. Like it's just
okay. I'll put Lee after and then Gonzalo.
This season in League One, Lee has 32 shots, 2 goals. In the Champions League this season, he has 9 shots, no goals. Now let's go to Ramos.
Sure, but where's he shooting from? Like he's always shooting from outside the box.
Now Ramos 48 shots, 6 goals in League One. In the Champions League, he has 8 shots, 2 goals. This season, Ramos, 44 games, 13 goals. That's based off FootMob. Transfer Market's more accurate, but.
Hey man, I
don't know.
So
I don't think I'd put Lee above Ramos, bro. I think that's blasphemous.
I mean, I think for me the biggest thing is you just look at their XG would be the biggest thing. All right, let me see if I can find those stats.
Well, I think if one is through on goal, I trust Ramos more.
100%.
Yeah, I'm kind of like thinking about it like an aspect like if we're through on goal, who is absolutely scoring?
I don't know. I feel like I do think Kvara has the best finishing, but I feel like I trust Dembele the most since he's so good with both feet.
Dembele versus Girona.
Take for example, you know that Dembele's goal against Chelsea. I don't think anyone on our team is scoring that.
Of course, but like Dembele versus Girona.
Dembele versus Girona's last. Bro, Dembele.
Bro, okay.
First half of the season, 24-25 Dembele, I've erased that from my memory. Anything
that was so
anything funny, prior to second half season Dembele and the 2 legs against Barca, I've erased that from my memory. That's gone.
Fair enough.
We don't speak about that anymore. We don't speak about that.
Fair enough. No, you're right.
We don't speak about that anymore.
That's my bad.
That miss versus Dortmund the first leg. We don't speak.
No, but I think so I'm looking at right now so Gonzalo Ramos in Ligue 1, his XG 6.97. He's got 6 goals. So he has an expected goals of 7. He's got 6. Kang's got an expected goals of 2.3. He's got 2.
Okay.
So Gonzalo Ramos is underperforming his XG more.
Okay.
And then, let's look at the Champions League. He's got an expected goals of 1.43. He's got 2 goals. Kang has got an expected goals of 0.43.
And how many goals does he have?
Well, none. He's only taken 9 shots. Yeah. So Ramos.
I mean, it's tough, you know.
It is tough. It is definitely tough, but I think I edge it to Ramos, bro. I think I do.
All right, I mean that's not crazy.
Okay, so wait, who do we have left? Doué, Dembele, Kvara.
Yeah.
So Kvara, we all agree. Are we all agreeing Kvara's 1? Is that what we're agreeing on?
Yeah, I can get on board with that. Yeah.
Okay, so Dembele or Doué in terms of finishing?
It has to be Dembele. As much as I love Doué, Dembele's
I think
both
some of
feet,
the goals he scored Like that goal against Toulouse, bro. Due scoring.
Dembele's just high risk, like high reward, like. He's
I
going
do
for
think
some
Dembele
really crazy
misses more.
shots
I do think
sometimes.
Dembele misses more sitters than Due. Like I think Due scores. I think Due scores that second chance that Dembele.
No, but in Ligue 1, it's definitely Dembele. Dembele in Ligue 1 has been surgical.
Yeah.
Like I think it's the thing.
Dude,
insane.
you know what I'm
It's
so
insane.
sick and tired of? People bringing up the 𝙎𝘾 stats against Dembele stats. Dembele has like half the minutes, bro. Junior, go to transfer market. You can see Dembele stats this season.
He's not played much.
You'll see his exact minute. Actually, I'll pull it up real quick. You can see his exact minutes.
So this season he's
Super Cup
played
final.
1,637 minutes. Senor Foy's played 3,477.
What's 𝙎𝘾 stats versus Dembele's?
So Yamal's played 42 games, 21 goals, 16 assists, in 3,477 minutes.
So how many GA? How many GA total? You said
37.
Dembele's got 22 GA in half the minutes. So if you obviously, I guess if you divide 𝙎𝘾's minutes and stats by 2, Dembele's got more. Dembele's got a higher XG per 90. Dembele's got more GA per 90 or whatever.
So if you take it per minute and whatnot, Dembele gets a goal contribution so he's on the 22 GA every 74, and this is just for club because transfer market only looks at club. So he gets a goal contribution every 74 minutes, whereas Senor
just call him 𝙎𝘾, bro. Oh my god.
Divided by he's at 37. Gets one every 93 minutes.
Dembele's had better XG per 90.
Or better goal contribution rate from 90, yeah.
Yeah, GA per 90.
I mean, there's only so much EK Foyes can get you in a game. If you're not shooting,
there's only so much 7-8 dribbles can get you completed. And a couple of fancy trivellas here and there.
Yeah,
but no, guys, it's okay. You know what I mean?
He gets his clips and leaves, bro. That's simple. He gets his clips. His TikTok edits.
Yeah,
he's good.
I mean, we saw it. We saw it in the group stage.
He does his dances.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? And then that's it. He goes home.
He gets his number 1 ranked Ballon d'Or on Score 90. Every time they upload a new list. So
serious.
Hey guys, don't worry. Don't worry. He gets his Copa trophy every year. So that's something.
but we still gotta respect it. I think. I can't believe I'm gonna say this, but I mean, you could argue 𝙎𝘾's having a better season still, even though he's.
I think when Dembele's healthy.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, if I wouldn't be mad if you put 𝙎𝘾 number 1. I'd probably have him. Thus far.
If you put 𝙎𝘾 number 1 in the Ballon d'Or right now, you're absurd.
No.
Currently,
Harry Kane for sure for me.
Yeah, I think. Harry Kane,
I'm saying, but it's not crazy to put.
It is crazy. It is crazy. It is crazy.
I don't know.
It's completely insane.
It's not. It's not.
I would not. Okay. At this point, I can understand if you put over Mbappe because Mbappe's been quiet and Real Madrid just aren't having a good season. But I think Harry Kane is by far I genuinely think if you have anyone at number 1 but Harry Kane, football might not be for you, bro. Genuinely.
No, I don't think it's by far anything.
It's a comfortable margin.
Performances though.
He's got the most goals in the world right now. Bayern are playing the best football. And, obviously World Cup is going to play a massive factor, but
But again, you're just saying right thus far, though.
Yeah, goals as well.
If the season ended today, if they did the Ballon d'Or voting today, Harry Kane should win. 100%.
No, that's
fine.
Fair.
That's
I'd
fine.
vote for Harry Kane.
I mean, same last year around this time, Rafinha is winning the Ballon d'Or, bro. You see how many goals, blah blah blah, TikTok edits. You saw all that. You know what I mean? So it's
yeah.
We
Liverpool were knocked out the UCL, so Salah would have been number 1.
Sure.
What? Why are we laughing? I don't understand what's funny.
You mentioned Salah. Right?
Who mentioned Mohammed, bro?
No, I'm just saying. You said last year at this time, Rafinha would have won the Ballon d'Or, and I was thinking about Salah because he was a big favorite at the time too.
Yeah, but we're just saying. But at the time, though, it wouldn't have been crazy to go and say before he got knocked out that Salah was there.
Yeah.
No, for sure.
Okay, right. Yeah, but when I said, but when I said Salah should have been top 5 in the Ballon d'Or, you called me crazy.
Nah, that's crazy.
Yeah, but afterwards, that's after the season ended. That's crazy to say. Yeah,
that's insane. That's blasphemy, bro.
Salah being top 5 in the Ballon d'Or is not crazy.
I didn't know that bit in itself is not the most. I think the most
he has to be 5.
You had him above Hakimi.
Yeah,
that's the crazy thing.
No.
Yeah,
no, you can't do that.
Yeah, I'd Salah above Hakimi. Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, but talking about other,
thank you.
Other overrated players. I hear the best midfielder on Saturday, Sunday at 3 p.m. against Alaves on ESPN.
Twice on Sunday, by the way.
Twice on Sunday on ESPN. Right? Well, after la siesta and all this and the other, Mr. Fidget Spinner. However, on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, when the fight lights are on, when the tough gets going and the going gets tough, on TNT, CBS Sports, Canal Plus,
Paramount Plus.
When there's crack in the hood, Pedri's at home sipping hot chocolate with mama. ¿Y qué fue? ¿Dónde está, señor Pedri? When the tough gets going, when it's time to go and fight, ¿dónde está, señor Pedri? As we said, gave me the performance against elite European opposition that Pedri has had. The one thing you could go and say is maybe Bayern last year in the league phase?
Bro, I remember when...
You guys want to know Pedri's least favorite audio? That's what Pedri hates. Pedri hates hearing this.
I remember... it's crazy. I remember when they versed Newcastle away, this season, was it?
Yeah.
Season, right?
In the league,
bro, the glaze I saw for Frankie De Jong and freaking Pedri.
Hold on, Barca fans ain't gonna like this.
Oh my god, bro.
When Marc Bernal and Frankie De Jong are fully fit, Marc Bernal should start.
We don't have to get hyperbolic, I
mean, I don't watch enough of. Listen, I don't You're cutting out again.
Yeah, no. Look, Barca fans usually hype up their La Masia products, players, Kubarsi. But Marc Bernal, he's a player I'd really like. Like, I'd love him at PSG type thing. He's a really good player.
Whoa, hold on.
Pause, he's not getting any.
Yeah, anybody at their club, bro.
He's not seeing the field.
No, I'm not saying he starts. Of course not.
Well, I mean, to bring him as like an extra body.
Yeah. Is he better than Njontu? Is he? I don't think so.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Let's relax.
No. Well, I mean, I seen Njontu at the Camp Nou. I seen Njontu at the Camp Nou.
Mayulu.
Factually, bro.
No,
that's
Mayulu's facts. He's not better than. Yeah, is he gonna play?
He's better than Njontu. Let's calm down.
Okay, maybe Njontu fine, but he's not better than Mayulu.
I haven't seen enough of him at all. So
he's not better than Mayulu. That scored.
I'm agreeing with you, bro.
Either the way you're like, it's not really that. You're thinking about it a bit too much.
I'm agreeing. I did agree though. Yeah. In the end, I agreed. What are we doing?
But you're saying, okay, he comes. Where are you playing him?
He plays a DM. Like, he could... Like, if Vitinha needs rotation minutes, he could play Vitinha's role.
No, I'd rather... If we're going to go and get somebody... let us go get, like, a Manu Kone. Let us go get, someone... Let's not get another...
Manu Kone plays for Roma, right?
Yeah?
Yeah.
I watched no Serie A at all, so I haven't seen Kone play like...
Manu Kone's better than... He's better than Bernal. He's way better than Bernal.
I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying I haven't seen him play. I know he plays for the French national team, so you've obviously seen him a lot more than I have.
He might be at the World Cup. I think he might get in that midfield.
Who?
Manu Kone, for sure. Yeah, he might start.
Yeah, because Tchouaméni's obviously going to be one of the starting double pivot midfielders. But I don't know who else will start. Conte maybe still. Who knows?
Probably Rabiot, the rat.
What?
Probably him.
I don't want to talk about that guy. Let's move on, bro.
But yeah, all I'm saying is, listen, Pedri, he's a great player and whatnot. But
wait. Can we?
Yeah.
Cut out again. Now you're back though. Now you're back.
I gotta fix this after. What should we call it? Mike Maignan. Come to PSG when the season ends, my friend. Because apparently, I've seen the reports. We don't trust Safanov enough to be our like permanent number 1.
I don't know.
Who else would we sign?
That's not crazy.
Who else would we sign?
I say yeah.
Because 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘄 is gonna
injury
leave.
prone though. He's injury prone. You know, like
Dembele was injury prone too.
All right, that's fair.
𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘄's gonna leave after this season. Safanov. I wouldn't mind Safanov being a permanent number 1. I think he can improve a lot. And I think he's a good goalkeeper.
Well, it's like, do you replace him or do you wait for him to make a
Here's the
mistake?
thing with Safanov is like the reason he's uncomfortable in these certain situations. He just hasn't been there. He's not used to it. He spent most of his career in the Russian league, and the Russian national team's banned from playing in big tournaments. So they can't compete at the Euros. They can't compete at the World Cup. They can't compete in any high-level competition. So he literally just can't be in those situations yet. We've seen him progress.
I don't know. I still think you can compare it to like Lunin, for example, right? Like Lunin is a great goalkeeper. He stepped up when was needed, but to trust him as a number 1 forever, even Madrid fans would say, and they were saying, like, you know, we need Courtois back. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though Lunin stepped up.
Yeah, but like Courtois is comfortably the best goalkeeper in the world. So I think it's a bit different.
But I'm saying, like, as a certified number 1, like Stefanov, he could be. I don't know. We don't know the future, right? But like right now, what we can comfortably say is he's stepping up. He's stepping up to the occasion. So I don't know, but I still think
not versus Toulouse, but yeah, I agree.
yeah. Like I still think like we should look for a staple number 1.
It depends. In my opinion, it depends who we get. Like that's what it comes down to. We get some random dude I've never heard of. Like
it's like who's available, you know, like outside of Magnan's.
I think Maignan would come to PSG.
I mean, he's a PSG product. He's French.
Exactly.
He's a good Maignan is a world-class goalkeeper.
Yeah,
and remember he's a leader too.
That's a big leader at that. He's a captain for AC
Milan. And he also fits the profile of being good at saving penalties. So.
And he's also pretty decent with the ball. Mike Maignan takes every box. The only thing maybe is you could argue maybe he's a bit older than maybe we'd like, but he's not. He's what, 30? He's not crazy old either. And he's a
goalkeeper. I wouldn't even factor age.
No, I take Maignan. It's not crazy. That's a pretty decent transfer.
No, I'll definitely take him for sure. If we have a chance to get him, we did say, I saw a report saying that we are looking to sign big names this summer. And
you guys see Morgan Rogers.
I saw that shit
to PSG.
I saw yes.
Yeah,
it's either Arsenal, Chelsea, United, and PSG join the race.
Oh, if we sign Morgan Rogers for 9,
you cut out.
Okay, hold on.
Now you're back though.
For a second,
this episode.
I fixed it.
R.I.P. bro.
Oh yeah.
If we sign Morgan Rogers for 9, listen up, PSG. If you sign Morgan Rogers for 90 million euros, oh my God, we cannot do it.
It's fake news. I don't even believe it.
I wouldn't even sign him for 50.
I don't know. The sources.
Where does he fit in though?
What does he play? Cam and right wing?
Striker.
I just don't like it. I don't like it. Period.
I don't think he's a good. I don't think
midfield. If 𝙎𝙊𝘾 can play midfield, surely Morgan
There's
Rogers
no
can.
place. The only positions I'd be down to sign this summer is a backup right back.
Gela.
Hey,
𝙎𝙊,
bring your brother to the team.
𝙎𝙊 has to come to Paris Saint-Germain.
He's not gonna
Every
get
time
any
I watch 𝙎𝙊 play,
bro.
He's not gonna get any time.
You gotta get a really young right back, I think.
Yeah,
dude, bring up that David Boley guy from the academy, bro. I've heard great things about him.
He's just not played. I mean, he's back in. Speaking of which, the academy, they're playing a semifinal against Madrid in the youth.
Yeah, in the UEFA Youth League, I saw that.
Dang,
I'd be down with David Boley.
Just bring him up. Give him more playing time.
You know,
he made his debut in the
oh my goodness!
What?
Dang. Now you guys will see. You guys will see if you're watching the game, the Real Madrid game.
Oh yeah! Wow, what a chance! Yeah.
I just think that Cause like I'm trying to think who else we need. We don't need to sign any attackers. Like
arguably a right-footed left winger. That's what they wanted over the summer.
We have two right-footed left wingers, bro. What are we doing?
No, I mean a left-footed right winger.
We have Kang and Lee.
I need pace, bro. I need some pace in my team. I'm tired of seeing him cut in every time. He never goes to his right, bro. Do you watch him? He always cuts in.
Look, here's the thing. Morgan Rogers has pace and he's left-footed, so like that's my
Morgan Rogers is right-footed.
No, I think
no.
Yeah, he's right-footed, but he does play on the right wing.
Wait,
he plays on the right wing. Morgan Rogers is right-footed. You never seen the guy play. Did you not watch the game last year?
I swear
when he scored against us, he was on the right.
He's on the right.
Yeah,
he's
he plays everywhere.
right-footed.
Left winger, right midfielder, attacking midfielder. Yeah. Like, he plays everywhere.
I mean, he's versatile.
His market value, according to Bot is his transfer value is 63 million right now.
No,
we don't need him. We just don't need him.
Yeah. Who would we sign this right? Oh, I know. Plays for Barcelona. His name's 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝙄𝘼𝙇𝙎.
Yeah, I mean
but I basically want a right winger, like left-footed.
Okay,
right
hold on. How would we feel about Michael Olise on PSG? That's unrealistic.
I signed. Honestly,
I take that. No hesitation.
I think for me, is it crazy to say I prefer Michael Olise over Senor 𝙎𝙎? Is that crazy to say?
Of course. No, that's amazing to say. That's incredible. I love that.
What?
That's 1000%.
We lost it.
Me and Junior have this connection. I don't know what it is, but he's reading my language.
Yo, can we stop?
Wait. Come on, guys. Come on.
No.
I'm not.
Go, Junior.
No, I'm just saying, like, listen, we're saying this season. Is there really much separating the two this season? If you can make the case that Michael Olise has had a better season than 𝙎𝙾𝘾𝘋, that's not crazy to say.
No, look who Olise plays around. Look who 𝙎𝙾𝘾 plays around.
Oh, okay. So we're playing that gimmick. So we're playing that gimmick. We're playing that gimmick. I love it because Barcelona fans and everybody loves to go and say, everybody, hold on.
The reason Olise is going to break Messi's assist record is because he plays with Harry Kane.
Okay, hold on.
𝙎𝙾𝘾 would have broken that record last season if he played with Harry Kane.
Hold on, but every single time I go on Paramount Plus, CBS, ESPN, everywhere, you hear the Prem and whatnot, they go and say Barca has the best attack in the world, right? Barca has the best 10 in the world in Fermin. Barca has the best midfielder in the world, but all of a sudden, 𝙎𝙾𝘾𝘋 plays with a bunch of bums. Which is it? Which is it?
Nah, literally, pick one.
No, because
I think Bruno Fernandes is the best 10 in the world right now.
No, but if I listen to Barca fans, 𝙎𝙾𝘾𝘋 has the best 10, the best midfielder. Barca has the best attack, but also simultaneously, 𝙎𝙾𝘾𝘋 surrounded by a bunch of bums. So which is it? Because this is the same argument they were making last year for the Ballon d'Or, right? Before the semis and whatnot. No, even then, they were. This is why I need to go and address the hypocrisy of the Barca fans, right? During the Ballon d'Or, what was it? It's like, the reason that 𝙎𝙾𝘾 should win the Ballon d'Or over Dembele is because he's more important to Barca than Dembele is to PSG. And this was after, we smacked the living daylights out of Madrid, Bayern, and Atletico during the Club World Cup, right? However, simultaneously, what were those Barca fans saying? Oh, if we'd met you in the Champions League final, we would have beaten you. This, that, and So, 𝙎𝙾𝘾 surrounded by worse players than Dembele, but you guys would have beat us. ¿Y qué fue?
By the way, Barca fans, I have a thing for you. Do you see your record with Rafinha versus without? But Marcus Rashford is such a good backup, right? How important is Rafinha actually to your team? Rafinha, you could argue Rafinha is more important to Barcelona than 𝙎𝙾𝘾 is.
But that's not crazy to say. That's not crazy to say.
That's back it up, yeah.
That's not crazy to say. That's not crazy to say. But unfortunately, Rafinha is not a La Masia product. La Masia is not Spanish, so La Masia is anything. He's Brazilian. I think what? Maybe we need to start. Should we start investigating the files? Anytime you have a good left winger that's Brazilian at Barcelona, he's never gonna get the limelight, right? We all saw when. Okay, well, let's not talk about that. Bardinho, right? Neymar. After that, the game that shall not be named. Okay, after that performance, who got all the limelight? It wasn't Neymar who had the best performance.
Wait, are we talking about the 6-1?
With the game that shall not be named. The game that shall not be named. Okay, after that performance, who got all the limelight? It wasn't Neymar. It was Messi. Right, there you go. After last year, I think I know Rafinha was the better player last year, but who got all the limelight? Senori que fue. So I'm just saying, maybe if you're a Brazilian, maybe I don't know, maybe it's like it's xenophobia. I don't know. I'm not saying anything. But I think if you're a Brazilian at Barcelona, it's tough. It's tough.
Nah, I agree fully. I never even thought about that until now. Like, that's crazy. The resemblance, like in situations, bro. Like last year is such a big part of that, and now we're seeing Rafinha's injured. I literally knew Atletico were gonna win. The minute I saw Rafinha not being on the field, he's the most important Barcelona player on that team.
Oh no, that's why I was waiting to give my predictions like until the day before, because I was like, yo, wait until these injuries happen, bro.
Mm-hmm. Like that's what I'm saying. Like,
tough. I feel like they're equally important. Like Rafinha is as good as he is, I think, because of Yamal and vice versa. Like it's that's not
bad. Like I think yeah, like I can agree with that for sure. Like they play off each other well. They complement each other on the field well. Very well. Like, and I agree with that for sure. I just feel like when Rafinha has that. I mean, Rafinha is seen as a leader. Obviously, he's one of the older guys on the team for sure, and he's one of the best players in the world. As simple as that. And also, like, I don't know, you just feel like something's missing when Rafinha is not on that field. Obviously, and he's such a big character for them that I think, yeah, Rafinha not being on that team, but still having Lamine and stuff like that. You're just not going to get the same outcome. You're not going to get the same Barcelona that you want to see, if you're a Barcelona fan, obviously. So it's like, I don't know. Lamine obviously is crazy important. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, as much as like I troll, like Lamine is crazy important, for Barcelona. But Rafinha just has something, he has something, but he's not getting the limelight,
Oh, la. My bad.
The Rona score?
Oh, Thomas Lemar!
Wait, what
is gang. No, you gotta see it. What a golazo.
Thomas Lemar in 2026 is crazy.
Bro, he played crazy well versus Barca, bro.
Yeah.
Crazy well versus Barca. I was shocked.
Hey.
Wow.
Who?
What a goal.
Thomas
wow.
Lemar. But
wait, who just scored?
Girona.
Yeah.
But what do you guys give then in terms of
Damn,
in terms
they're
of the
playing
odds?
everyone, bro. Oh my god, they're giving nobody rest.
I mean, they need to get
ready. They're playing today though. They'll have
Ferland Mendy should start in the second leg over Correas.
Yeah, we'll see. But what do you guys give in terms of Barcelona's chances going away to the Metropolitano then?
I think Barca fans are gassing this up. I give Barca. So they're down 2-0, right? And you have to look at it. You're not gonna have De Jong back. You're still not gonna have Marc Bernal.
No Kubarsi either.
Yeah, who are you gonna have to put? So most likely, it's gonna be Eric Garcia in the midfield, and Araujo a defender, which is what it's gonna be. That also makes it Koundé at right back, or you can put Eric Garcia at the center back position, Ronald Araujo at the right back, or Eric Garcia at right back, Ronald Araujo at center back. We'll do whatever. But then who's in the midfield? Gavi. So like, Hansi Flick's got a hard decision on his hands. So it's just what's that one picture? Trash versus garbage. That's what it is. It's just trash versus garbage now. You're picking between Araujo and Gavi. So like, I mean, oh my god,
Gavi, bro, Gavi in the big 2026, killing me, bro.
Oh my god,
I'm sorry. Every time,
but DK, it's okay because he's a warrior. You know what I mean?
Yeah, facts. Okay. He fights for his team. He's passionate.
Guys,
that line.
He's a passion merchant. He's a passion merchant, bro.
He fights for the. He fights for the.
You know who he is? You know who he is? New Gen Gattuso. That's all he is. New Gen Gattuso.
That's such a good shot.
Gattuso was actually like a good player.
Yeah, he was good. But intensity merchants. Merchants. Like what does he offer you?
All I'm saying. Give me Lucas Beraldo in the midfield versus Gavi.
Oh, okay.
I don't know, man. Lucas Moura on the 6 was kind of working.
Too soon. It's too soon.
You might not be wrong. You just might be early.
Yeah. Exactly.
Hey, are we taking? Are we taking in John?
Yeah, Ollie, I like that. You know, Ollie, what did he do? You know, I like that.
Yeah. You know, let me note that down. That's a cool.
Ollie, what
are we taking? Are we taking in John 2? Are we taking in John 2 over Gavi? Is that what we're doing?
Oh, okay. Let's count that.
We're definitely taking. Hey, we can collectively agree. We're taking Mayulu.
In John 2, bro.
Yeah.
Mayulu.
I'd take Mayulu. I would take Mayulu.
Yeah, I'll take easily.
Yeah.
Easily.
So what are you guys giving in terms of odds for Barca to come back?
I still think Barca have a chance.
Less than 25.
I say at 25. I was thinking 75% for Madrid.
I'm feeling 37.
So they're down 2-0. They're going away from home, bro. Nah.
You know, they've never lost a knockout game under Simeone at the Metropolitano.
Yeah. Look, and I think Simeone, to Ollie's point, Simeone, like, he's going to learn from his mistakes from last game. Simeone was like, oh, shit, I'm on the ropes last game. You know, it was 3-0. I just don't see Barca doing it, bro. I don't. And I hope they don't. I hope Atletico go through. I don't really want to see Atletico versus Arsenal. You know what? If we see Atletico versus Arsenal, I actually don't think that would be a bad tie. I think the collective Haram ball will like
cancel out.
Like when two
multiplying two negatives, it'll make positive.
Yeah.
I
mean, it was
4-0 last time they played.
Yeah, it was a goal fest.
Now Arsenal is obviously not the same team as they were.
But yeah, Arsenal when the going gets tough,
Atletico Madrid have been better. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, bro. If Atletico Madrid were to win the UCL, where does Simeone rank all time in terms of managers? If he takes this Atletico team and let's say they win the Copa del Rey, because they're in the Copa del Rey final. If they win the Copa del Rey and they win the UCL, where does he rank all time in managers?
Still, I think we're talking more respect in terms of respect versus how high he should be. Yes, it would be crazy.
Because he already had he's.
Is he above Klopp? Would he be above Klopp?
Oh, I don't know.
Bro, you remember that Liverpool squad 14-15?
I'm just saying. I'm just asking.
But what Klopp did for Liverpool.
Is he above Hansi Flick?
Well, Simeone did it with the worst club, you know.
Is he above Hansi Flick in terms of managers? The Simeone surpass Flick if he wins the UCL.
I can't say. I can't.
I'd probably say so, yeah. Because I'm just thinking. I mean, listen, my hot take. I think Would you say if Atletico Madrid won the UCL, that'd be like a more surprising UCL win than PSG's last season?
Yeah, I mean, third in La Liga. They've been
definitely. Think about the Atletico Madrid team we're talking about. If they won the UCL this year.
Yeah.
With Longley in the back line for sure.
Come on, bro. Bro.
Honestly, I think you could argue this would be the biggest UCL win shock since Porto's win. Maybe is that a crazy statement? I'm trying to think who else surprised the entire world when they won the Champions League.
Chelsea.
I was gonna say Chelsea. Chelsea shocked me, but the thing is,
Chelsea they were.
But their defense, you could.
They were in the final in 2008.
You could kind of see it with how good their defending was. Rudiger, junior.nkanabassi, and Thiago Silva and Mendy. And I mean, Conte was the best box-to-box midfielder in the world.
No, not 2021, 2012.
Yeah.
2012.
Oh yeah, everybody expected Madrid to win it that year.
Bro, 2012 they came 6th in the some stupid number in the Prem, and they managed to win the UCL. That's kind of crazy. But I don't know. Atletico Madrid.
We're talking about Atletico Madrid, who are 4th in La Liga right now, behind Villarreal, and I don't know. I think it'd be a big shock.
I think he'd rank. I think Simeone would rank highly.
Yeah.
I mean, my hot take is I think low-key, I think Jurgen Klopp kind of overrated.
I think he's overrated, but I think he's a very good manager.
I'll say this. Jurgen Klopp has not been a top 5 manager in the last 10 seasons.
In terms of at one point in the season? Or if you took all the managers.
All the top managers, he's not been last 10 seasons or last 10 years, he's not been a top
At any point in the season.
No,
so when they won,
collectively, like if you go and take their resume since then,
so
he's not been a top 5. No, top 5. He's not been. He's not.
Okay,
he's not in the
Pep
top 5.
Guardiola.
Pep's better than him. You've got Zidane has been better than him. That's 3-peat. That's 3-peat Madrid.
Zidane's not a bad manager.
No. In terms of the achievements and what he's done, 3-peat. He also won the Liga as well. You have to respect that. Ancelotti as well.
No, I'm not hearing. I'm not hearing Zidane over Klopp, bro. That's not what we're doing.
Hold on. Didn't Zidane literally win a Champions League on his head?
He did. Yeah.
We're gonna blame Klopp for the Loris Karius
we're not blaming him, but he won a Champions League on his head, and so did Ancelotti. So I'll take both those managers above him.
I can hear Ancelotti. I'm not hearing Zidane. I'm not doing that.
So, hold on. So the manager who's the only manager in the modern era to back to back, not back to back a Champions League.
I'm not gonna lie. If you took any top 5 manager from that time, they all went back to back, bro. Zidane's style was give the ball to Ronaldo.
Okay, but then how is that all that? If you're gonna go and say you rate Zidane, but why don't you rate Ancelotti then?
I said Ancelotti over Klopp. Yeah.
No. But what I'm meaning is if you're going and saying that no, you don't rate Zidane, why are you rating Ancelotti? Because Ancelotti was literally just inshallah, pray and go.
Yeah.
There was no tactics either.
Ronaldo, give it to Ronaldo, give it to Benzema.
Give it to Benzema and give it to Vinny and hope. If you're gonna go and say that you don't rate
I think Ancelotti played more tactical football than Zidane did.
What were tactics? Name me what were the tactics for Ancelotti?
I think if you watch the football being played, you could see there was more like, how do I explain it? There was more like, how do I explain it? There was more like football.
There you can't. There's nothing to explain because there's nothing.
No. Carlo Ancelotti is more of a manager than Zidane was.
In terms of man managing.
I don't know.
In terms of
both are known for being man managers. Yeah. Like you've had Bale come out and say we're at Real Madrid. You don't need a tactician. You don't need a coach. You need a manager. Yeah. Somebody to borrow Rafinha's quote. You need somebody who age men, right?
So so Ancelotti, Klopp, Enrique.
Enrique's definitely yeah. But I listen. I'm still saying I think Zidane. He won a La Liga title. He won 2 La Liga titles, by the way. 2 La Liga. He won literally every single trophy. I think he even won the Copa del Rey, if I'm not mistaken.
Yo, is it crazy to throw an Inzaghi shout?
In the last 10 seasons. That's a bit too far.
I won the Serie A with Inter. I mean,
yeah, but listen, Klopp still won a Champions League.
Inzaghi got to 2 Champions League finals with 2 teams.
Okay, but then Klopp went to what 3?
Or 3, yeah.
Klopp went to 3.
Fair. Yeah.
So he's not
I think Klopp did it with a way better team though. So.
Yeah, but no. I have him above Inzaghi. But he's definitely below Pep. He's definitely below Ancelotti. He's definitely below Enrique. For me, he's below Zidane. And then the final one, Hansi Flick.
No.
Okay.
No.
In fact, I'm pretty sure I can say this pretty confidently. I think Hansi Flick has won more trophies than Klopp has in that 10-year span. Hansi Flick won a sextuple at Bayern. Yeah. Took over mid-season for Bayern. Let's not forget it. Let's put some respect on Hansi Flick's name. All right, just because he plays for the opposite or he coaches for the opposite and whatnot. Let's not discredit him and whatnot. Right? Won a sextuple for them. Won a 3-peat at Barca. And if you want to go and use the gimmick of but Liverpool have money, Barca broke 2. Barca broke 2. That's 9 trophies already. I don't think Klopp won more trophies than that. Or if anything, they're close. And I think also Hansi Flick, he stayed after a year afterwards and he won. And on top, Hansi Flick, he won the Super Copa recently. I think Hansi Flick has won more trophies than him in that time span.
So Jurgen Klopp for Liverpool won 1 FA Cup, 1 Premier League, 1 Champions League, 2 Carabao Cups, a Super Cup, a Club World Cup, a Community Shield, and we're not counting this, Premier League Asia Trophy, whatever that is.
No. So 8.
All those trophies are in the past. Hansi Flick. I'm muting myself. That's why I cut it out.
Well, Hansi Flick, we already know he has the sextuple.
Hansi Flick. So a La Liga, Copa del Rey, 2 Super Copa de Españas.
There you go. That's it.
DFB Pokal, Champions League, 2 Bundesligas, UEFA Super Cup, the German Super Cup, and a Club World Cup.
11. So there's no more trophies. Gang, gang, gang.
No, I
I
agree.
think he did it with a
Klopp
better team. I think he did it with a better team, though.
I mean, like,
No, but
Klopp.
who? Klopp or Enrique or Hansi Flick?
Hansi Flick's Bayern was better than any version of Klopp's Liverpool's.
Okay, but then if that's the case, then you could make the case then for why is Pep so high? Why is Enrique so high then? If you're gonna use that excuse.
I mean, also Klopp built his Liverpool, bro. Like he made the sandwich. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. He had money. Like, listen, this whole.
I think Klopp got a little unlucky too with the Man City teams. Like Arne Slot winning the league last year. Klopp would have done the same thing. Like, man, I will always feel a little bad for Klopp because Man City fell off a cliff the second the guy left. That you gotta admit, that's
Liverpool were in it. Liverpool were in it. 23-24, right? And then they kind of like fell out along the way. Like he had a chance.
No, for sure.
I can't feel bad.
I'm not saying. I do feel a little bad, but
I mean, I just think, okay. I mean, don't get me wrong. Klopp's got game pressing and all this. I think he's a good guy, but like when you actually look at the accolades and whatnot, I mean, it's good, but it's not. It's not top
he's a
five
really
for me.
good manager. We're not gonna say you're in disrespect Klopp, but
yeah, we're not disrespecting. But like, I'll go and say Zidane's got a bigger pedigree than him. Enrique's got a bigger pedigree. Pep's got a bigger pedigree. And Ancelotti's got a bigger pedigree.
I don't like the Zidane shout, bro.
So okay, but again, I go back to and I ask the question: if you're going to have Ancelotti over him, why don't you have Zidane?
Hold on, Zidane. Are they gonna show? Okay, so Zidane's trophy. These are Zidane's trophies as a coach. Okay, 2 La Ligas. You said in the last. So like, are we talking about accolades just in the last 10 years?
Well, that's still Zidane still there. So
because 13-14 wouldn't count as
no,
the last
it
10
wouldn't
years.
count. So 15-16 onwards, from 15-16 onwards.
Okay, so 3 Champions Leagues, 2 Super Cups. You said 2016 onwards.
15-16. So yeah.
2 Club World Cups, 2 Super Copa de Españas. It's what, 11?
So that's 11. Yeah.
Ancelotti. Oh my god, I forgot Ancelotti coached PSG. So, won a Bundesliga with Bayern, 2 Super Cups, so that's 3. 2 La Ligas, 3 Champions League. All right, wait. So, 3 trophies with Bayern. So, two La Ligas, 2 Champions Leagues. This is with Madrid I'm talking about right now, by the way. 2 Super Cup, like 2 UEFA Super Cups, 1 Copa del Rey, 2 Club World Cups, 2 Super Copas. So yeah.
14.
That's what he has. 15-16 onwards.
So that means that.
Yeah, but they're both better than Klopp, yeah?
Yeah, so that means that every single manager I've listed there has won more trophies than Klopp.
Enrique, since the 15-16 season, Super Copa de España, Club World Cup, 2 Copa del Reys, UEFA Super Cup. That 14-15 Champions League doesn't count because that's not in the past 10 years. A La Liga, 2 Ligas, Club World Cup, Super Cup, Champions League, 2 Coupe de France, and 3 Trophy des Champions.
So every single manager.
I agree with Enrique. I agree with Ancelotti. I agree with Pep. What's Jose Mourinho won last 10 years?
Well, I mean, I want to put Mourinho. I put Mourinho there, but listen, you're the only one you disagree with is Zidane.
Yeah, I do agree.
So what do you disagree with? He's won more trophies. He won one on his head.
I just think like it's like if you. I don't know. I feel like Klopp could have done the same with Zidane's team.
Yeah, but then you could argue like Klopp would have been more successful if he could have done the same thing as Luis Enrique then. Like you're speculating.
No.
But you're speculating. You don't know that for sure. You're saying what could be. We're talking about what is.
If we're going based off what the managers won, yes, I guess. But I don't think Zidane is a better manager than Klopp. I just don't.
So everything points towards it. He won more trophies, won one on his head, was more successful.
I just think.
And let's all forget, like there was that 1 year where Liverpool failed to qualify for Europe. Was it?
Or no, 2023, right?
They went to they qualified for the Europa League.
Europa League. The Klopp's not been perfect either.
I've never said Klopp's been perfect. Never said that.
But Zidane's worst years? Maybe 2019,
where they got knocked out against Ajax.
Was he the manager then?
Yeah.
No, he left.
18-19, he was there. Yeah.
No, he wasn't. He left because he left with Ronaldo.
Well, he came back, didn't he?
Yeah, afterwards. I think in 2021.
Like COVID.
During COVID.
I don't know.
Even worse. So he took a break in that time. Oh no, yeah, Zidane's better, bro. Zidane's better. You've got nothing else to go and say. Everything points towards him.
Sure.
So we've concluded that Jurgen Klopp is not a top 5 manager in the last.
Don't include we in this. I still think Klopp is better.
Okay, I mean, all logic points towards it. That's fine.
Maybe you just prefer.
I do prefer Klopp as well.
Okay, then stick with that.
No, that's what I'd rather have Klopp as my manager.
But then you could say you prefer Klopp over Ancelotti if you want to talk about like as a coach and whatnot. But Ancelotti's still been more successful. As in, my big thing is like, why do you think that Klopp is? If you think that Klopp is better than Zidane, why don't you think that Klopp is better than Ancelotti? In the last 10 years, I don't think they're two very similar managers.
Ancelotti's won more than Zidane has in the last 10 years too.
Okay, but Zidane's also won more.
Ancelotti's won more trophies than.
No. But I'm saying, but Zidane has also won more than Klopp.
Zidane did it with a way better team though. Like miles better.
Whose fault is that though?
Yeah, but okay, then if you're using that argument, then what's preventing you from going and saying that Klopp is better than Pep? That's what Liverpool fans will go and argue. He had a much better team. What's preventing you from saying about Luis Enrique?
Pep's done it with multiple clubs. Like in terms of
in that time span, only
Bayern. He was at Barca in one of those years, right?
No,
Bayern. No.
He was at Bayern the whole time.
Yeah. In fact, only Bayern. Bayern for the first couple, and then.
But like Pep's beaten Klopp so many times head to head in terms of like league titles. Like they've always raced for the league. Like.
Okay, but if you're using
Pep has always achieved things over Klopp.
Okay. What about Luis Enrique then? What's preventing you from saying him?
Well, I never said Luis Enrique's not better.
No, huh?
I said Luis Enrique is better than Klopp.
Yeah, but the point is, if you're going and saying, what does Luis Enrique have over? Because Luis Enrique, you can see he's had better teams. He had prime MSN Barca, PSG last season. As in, if you're like, what are the arguments then? As in,
hold on, I dropped my AirPod.
Do you guys think in terms of the Bayern Real game? What are the odds there?
Bayern gonna destroy him. I don't see any chance.
I don't think destroy.
Yeah.
I think Bayern will win. I think Bayern go through.
Bayern are so comfortably better than this team. I genuinely think.
I think you could make the argument that if Neuer doesn't have a masterclass, Real Madrid win the game.
Yeah, but I think that's just like a result of the trade-off of how Bayern play. Like you're gonna leave spaces in behind when you're a possession-dominant team, right? Like we do that too. And you're gonna ask your goalkeeper to. True.
Look at the comparison when we played them in the Club World Cup, right? Madrid, and when they played them, Madrid had different. Yeah, but we play similar styles of football. We play high and whatnot. They didn't have any sniffs and whatnot. Like, not gonna lie, that game and whatnot from Bayern, I still think.
I'm sorry to interrupt. Spurs are officially in the relegation zone. They're 18th in the Prem right now. After Wolves are losing 4-0.
Oh my gosh.
West Ham are beating Wolves 4-0. Ladies and gentlemen, Junior's second club.
I would hate to be Xavi Simons right now. Could you imagine being Xavi Simons?
Second club, Tottenham. Tottenham are in the relegation zone.
I hate watching Spurs too.
Junior, you're secretly a Spurs fan.
I said I hate watching Spurs too. Spurs deserve to get relegated.
Nope.
Listen, bro. It is what it is. Game's a game. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Hey, man.
But then we're gonna get Deservy ball.
It's unfortunate still
Damn, y'all are actually gonna get rid of. Who do y'all play next?
Oh, I don't even know.
Sunderland for Spurs.
Away or home? Actually, it doesn't matter. Spurs
Oh,
are
at
dog shit at
Sunderland
home.
though. Yeah.
Actually, I should rather have it be away. I think Spurs have only won. I think they've only won like 2 home games this year, like this entire Premier League campaign.
Yeah, in the Prem. Yeah, 2 wins, 4 draws.
So
For
Bayern, Bayern Madrid. I say, me personally, Bayern, I give like a 70% chance because they're up, but I don't know. I still think Madrid, it's still Madrid. I don't care. Madrid could be versing gods. It's still Madrid in the Champions League. I promise you. It's like they'll always just have a way, just something. So I'll still give them a tiny bit of hope, but Bayern should be going through pretty comfortably. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I think I just think for me, I think Madrid definitely needs to equalize with the amount of chances they had. I think Bayern, going into the second leg at home at the Allianz, I think Madrid could definitely win, but it's like, bro, I just don't see it happening. I don't think Neuer will have to do as much work. I think Luden will have to do a lot, and Tchouaméni being suspended is a massive factor for me. Because I think, I look, people are going to say Valverde. Tchouaméni, if you've watched enough Madrid games, you'll know Tchouaméni's been Real Madrid's best midfielder this season by a comfortable margin, too. Recency bias will say otherwise, but Tchouaméni's comfortably been Real Madrid's best midfielder, and he's suspended for the second leg of a massive game. I just don't see a world where Madrid go through. So, look, they can. I'm not fully writing them off, but I'm giving like a 70. I'm giving like at least a 75% chance to Bayern.
Okay. Ollie, what are you saying?
Bayern, I'm almost tempted to go 100-0. Like I don't feel like I genuinely think Madrid is a joke team.
Wow.
This team is not good. I'm
telling you. Ollie throwing out the harsh words.
Like what they pulled off in the first leg, I'll give it to them. It was a great performance. Arbeloa set them up well. They played very spirited. But teams just don't go up a level like that. They just can't keep it, consistent. They can't sustain that.
Dude, you think Madrid's fighting relegation the way Ollie's talking about that?
It could get ugly. I'm so serious. It could get ugly. I'm talking 3-4-0.
No, I agree though.
Very much get
ugly. Yo. This is gonna be put into the remontada edits, bro.
Bro, it's gonna be like Kane, Olise, Diaz.
Facts. That's what I'm saying. Like with this game, I won't lie, it can get seriously ugly. Like if Madrid go in there without the right type of mentality, they don't go up or at least tie up the game early, bro. It can be 0-0. Then the second half can be like 4-0 easily. I can see that happening.
Ollie, can I get your score prediction for the second leg?
Give me 4-1 Bayern.
Oh,
that's how confident.
What about you, DK? What's your score prediction?
I was gonna say 3-1, but I was gonna say 3-1. Yeah, I was gonna say 3-1.
Wow. All right. What about you, Junior? What's your score prediction?
Listen, there's purely just talking football, just talking about the material world. 2-1 Bayern. Wow. When you account for the black magic, the jujus, the wire transfers, the sacrifices, 3-2 Real Madrid win on penalties.
Yeah, you've lost it, Junior.
3-2 Real Madrid win on penalties.
Not away
Madrid. I'm not with the sport.
Facts.
If Madrid goes through, I might leave the sport.
If it was at hold on. If it was at the Santiago Bernabéu, I could understand. At the Allianz, it's not happening. I'm sorry.
So you add everything together.
No. The witchcraft Madrid is stuck. The witchcraft gets. When's the last time you see Madrid pull a crazy comeback at in terms of in a second leg game away from home? You'd have to think. It takes thinking. Yeah, it won't happen away from home.
I mean, if we're talking about away, I'm not gonna lie. Talk about Madrid away, right? Do you remember Madrid had a chance to go back-to-back in the UCL? Benzema's last season, I'm pretty sure, for Madrid.
Oh, yeah, the 4-0 loss to Man City.
Okay, you remember that?
1-1.
And
I think a similar thing is going to happen again.
I'm just thinking like,
yeah,
go on.
I was gonna say, for PSG standpoint, right? You come off a crazy season, blah blah. Ballon d'Or was ours, blah blah, right? Everyone's like, "Oh, we're still the best team in the world," things like that.
No, stop, DK, stop, DK, stop, DK, stop, DK, stop, DK, stop, DK, stop,
Bayern Munich,
DK, stop,
right?
DK,
Let's
stop,
say we
I'm
go
muting you.
against
I'm not,
Bayern
no,
Munich in the
DK,
semifinal, right?
DK, stop, DK, stop, DK, stop.
We have to play away, by the way, in the second leg, you know, if we get to the semifinals. So.
DK, stop. Oh, I thought you were talking about this Liverpool tie, bro. I'm like, yo, what's going on?
No. I'm talking about if we get to the semifinal like Madrid did last.
DK, I swear to God, if we go to the Allianz,
that's what's been on my mind all day.
If we go to the Allianz and get smacked, bro, oh my God, I think I might permanently.
It would be like
TikTok.
the first leg could be like 2-2, 1-1. Then we have a chance.
No, I mean, listen, I wouldn't mind. I'd rather lose to Bayern over Madrid, 100%.
Oh, bro, if we lose to Madrid,
if we lose to Bayern, like low-key Bayern,
no. But if we get smacked by Bayern,
that's what I'm saying. Like if we,
okay, but if we got smacked by anybody else,
been there, you know, it's
But still,
I would prefer to get smacked by Bayern.
Of course, I wouldn't mind getting killed.
If I have a question. If we went and let's say Bayern and PSG get to the semifinals. And it's tied going into the second leg, and we're going to Germany. What percentage do you give us to win?
I mean, it depends on how well the first leg went.
Let's say first leg is a 0-0 draw.
But
both teams have both teams.
We outplayed them like we.
Let's say PSG had 57% possession of the ball, and both teams missed two big chances. Let's say
we only had 57%. Yeah, we're losing.
Let's say PSG.
There's no way. Are you crazy?
Let's say PSG had 57%. No, listen. Let's say PSG had
versus Bayern though.
Yeah, but it's Bayern, bro. I'm not gonna lie. PSG are not gonna have more than 65% possession at any like.
I mean, 65% is still a lot of possession.
We're not gonna have more than 60, bro. Let's look at the first time we played, the first half specifically, because like.
Yeah, the second half
was like
men,
just yeah. In the first half of the first.
No, so like in the Club World Cup.
So oh my God, in the first half of the Champions League game, we literally had 57% possession, bro. That's actually like funny.
But they outplayed us though, still.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
In the Club World Cup,
we had 48% possession, but we also went a man down afterwards.
Okay, let's look at in the first half, we had 51% possession in that game.
But remember, they played really well against us as well in that game.
Like Bayern's like our kryptonite, bro.
Anyways, let's not talk about Bayern. I don't like at least us versus Bayern. Let's talk about Madrid.
What do you guys? Bayern. I want to know what percentage do you guys give Sporting to come back against Arsenal in the second leg?
I mean, if it's like the Europa League, anything happens.
No, they did it before. Yeah, they did.
Yeah, literally, they did it before.
I'm not gonna lie.
Were they down one in the first leg?
If Sporting come back versus Arsenal, every Arsenal fan is gonna hear it from me. Every single,
including DK, you're not dodging the fade.
What the guys? I see these guys. I see these guys' video series. It's like, would Declan Rice start for these iconic teams? Would Bukayo Saka start for the Walla? Like you debated one of the guys on the
Dylan,
Junior Dylan, the Walladinho guy,
Walladinho,
Carm, like those guys. Yeah. They're not hearing the end of it, bro. They're not hearing the end of it. I obviously don't know them at all, but.
Hey, bro. Just saying.
No, I see.
Arsenal should win comfortably at the Emirates. I think I give them a 2-0 win at the Emirates, 3-0 on aggregate, getting to the semifinal.
If Arsenal don't win the Champions League and they bottle the Prem, so let's say they go trophyless.
Right? Oh my God, Arteta's gone. I'll sign his papers for him.
Arteta's gone, no debate. But like, where do we rank that in terms of like season fall offs?
Probably I think that's probably the.
No, that has to be the biggest one.
That's one of the biggest ever.
Especially you're up 9 points in the Prem.
Like,
match day 31. That's
come on, bro.
Because I think in terms of like a big I think Inter had a big fall off last season because like they were like in the finals of all their things. Like they were heavy like points clear of the Serie A. They were in all like the finals of the domestic cups. You know, they got smacked in the final against us. Like they had a big fall off too. But if Arsenal, let's say they lose to Sporting, right? They don't even get to the semifinals of the Champions League. You know, they got knocked out against Southampton in the FA Cup. They got dominated against Man City, and they lose the Premier League.
I think, well, the only difference between it's the fans. Like, I mean, how many Inter fans do you know?
Yeah, exactly. That's true.
That's the thing.
The only thing I saw from Inter fans, that one Inter fan guy who was like in his house with all the Barca fans. You would see the reaction. Like it was him, and it was like 6 other Barca fans. I don't know if you saw that.
Was this which game was this during?
Like Barca versus Inter in the semifinals. Like it was a fan reaction thing.
I mean,
You might have seen the clip. I'm just describing it poorly. And what do you I guess, what do you give Liverpool chances to come back? I give them a 0.
No, not 30%.
30, 70, yeah.
30? 30? 30.
I just
a team that had 0 shots.
Marquinhos is still on the pitch, you know. Marquinhos, red
What's that supposed to mean? Marquinhos was our
enough.
best defender last game.
Yeah, but Marquinhos bozo moment, like
come on, bro.
You know,
Marquinhos has cleaned it up. He's cleaned it up.
No, he has not.
I saw that Bayern game.
Bayern.
Okay, I'm talking about in the knockouts. He's cleaned it up.
He's not really giving moments.
No, he hasn't. He let Bukayo score against us last year, bro.
True.
That was Lucas Hernandez. No, he got fouled. He got shoved.
I agree. Don't get twisted.
Yeah.
I agree. It should have been a foul.
But he also messed it up. It was still, even though he got fouled, it was still, because you saw him. If you watch the clip back, he tried to grab the ball to take it, and he messed up on
at
that.
least secure the ball.
He couldn't even secure the ball. Yeah, that was a bozo moment.
But he got fouled, so we're not really counting that.
Okay, what do you give Liverpool? What do you give Liverpool? You literally give him 0.
I give him a single-digit chance.
What did you give Chelsea?
10, 15.
So you think PSG
have a higher chance than Chelsea?
Yeah, a higher. So you gave Chelsea a higher chance, but they were losing 5-2.
I mean,
or was that before the actual game?
But Chelsea scored on us in the first twice. We looked vulnerable.
I guess, yeah, true.
Liverpool had
true.
0 shots on target,
True.
and that's we don't even have a starting midfielder in Barcola. We're out in terms of players, and they had 0 shots on target. It's not like Liverpool were. It's not like Liverpool were injury attackers. Like Isak came back. You know what I mean? And the Stamford Bridge is a harder place to go than Anfield too.
No.
Yes,
no,
100%.
No, it's not.
They don't have the history
No. Yes, sure. Past years, but in the big 2-6, I'd rather play at the Stamford. I'd rather play at the Anfield.
No, based on what? Even if you want to use all the PSG have knocked out, PSG have beaten Chelsea twice at the Bridge before that.
I'm talking about this
season.
I'm talking about this season. I'd rather play at Anfield than Stamford Bridge. I'm just saying, man. I think Liverpool. I said when we PSG beat Chelsea, we were making this video. And I said PSG were gonna win 4-0 the first leg, and I said we're gonna win the second leg. And I told you guys, I've already written this off, bro. This tie's not hard. You guys are overestimating this.
No, I'm not. Well, listen, we're not. No one's here saying that we're losing. We're just saying
PSG are gonna score at least. PSG is gonna win 5-1 on aggregate. We're gonna win 3-1.
Bro, just relax. Listen. I get your opinion, and I respect it, bro. But bro, I don't think you understand. No one gets to the quarterfinals by accident, bro.
I never said they do.
I knew you didn't. But
I think we could beat Galatasaray with our B team, bro.
Maybe. I don't know if I trust 𝙎𝙬 versus Osimhen, but
oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now that you brought that, we're probably not winning that game.
Nah, deadass, bro.
I think 𝙎𝙬 is a little overhated, but.
I mean, yeah, maybe. He's been better recently.
I guess,
man. I think this Liverpool. I'm gonna be smiling the entire time I'm on live. Just having fun. You know what I mean?
Nah,
I'm not worried.
Even like I think maybe obviously we've sort of somewhat buried our demons, but I'm still thinking back the game that shall not be named. Like one goal goes in, you start thinking.
Yeah.
If they score, like let's say they
Villa,
score
like last year.
Exactly, it could be Villa. They get back. Let's be honest, guys. Let's be honest and whatnot. There were moments there when which chance was it? That Donnarumma, like we had to parry it from the back after that header.
The Tielemans header.
My heart skipped a beat. Let's be honest.
No. The last thing, the Maatsen volley, Pacho blocked. Oh my god.
So let's say
I think my heart.
in
that game we were 5-1 up. So that's what I'm saying. Yeah. For me, it ain't over till it's over.
Bro,
for me,
I hate 2-0 is like the worst
scoreline in football.
Yeah, exactly. The most dangerous scoreline. And the one thing though, the difference is with Anfield and Liverpool. Like last year, Villa fans believed in their team. I don't know if you're gonna get that with the Liverpool fans. Like they want their coach out and stuff.
Because I think the thing with Aston Villa is like Liverpool. Everybody knows that they're the underdogs, but like Liverpool fans are kind of like doing it to themselves. Like Aston Villa, like they embraced the fact that like, yo, we're underdogs, but let's show what we can do. Liverpool fans are like, yo, just take it easy on us, bro. Like I think Liverpool fans are mentally out of this tie. Like you saw when Tielemans scored, like he's like hyping up the crowd, like everybody's like, yeah, we're back in it, and that's like there's still 3 goals down. You know what I mean? So like I just don't. I think the Like, I know we were talking trash about, like, Gavi earlier for being a passion merchant type thing. But I think, like, when it comes to, like, these type of games, you have to have passion for it. You know, you do have to want it at the end of the day. You know what I mean?
The only thing I don't like is the last time we went into a game where everybody saw us winning, we got dumped by Chelsea. So ever since then, I've learned my lesson. All right.
Actually,
bro, we can go into a Coupe de France final against a team from Ligue 2. I'm saying, hey, it's football. Weirder things have happened.
Bro. Like,
I go into that game humble.
You can't. Nothing is certified, bro. Like nothing is certified.
And even in that Chelsea tie, I was like, hey, Chelsea could let's not disrespect Chelsea.
If they did what Kabara did early,
I told you, bro. The reason why I brought up the 2-0 is the dangerous scoreline. Like Owen just said, bro. In the first 10 minutes, let's say there's a mistake in the back. Liverpool are through on goal. Then there's a goal. 2-1. Then what? There's 80 minutes to go, bro. Like, bro. And they got the crowd behind them, bro. Anything can happen this time. That's why we just pray.
We pray.
Literally, we pray. Yeah. We pray. And, on our day, if we play well, I'm sure we will win.
Like I still don't get me wrong. I still think PSG, they called the Premier League
Madrid
executioners, and we're coming on. The Premier League executioners are coming back to England.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching the 8th episode of the Extra Time FC podcast. I'll make sure to leave all our socials in the link below. The next episode will be next Friday. We're doing episodes every single Friday now. Thank you so much for watching, and have a good day.